They basically sold us this idea that if you take over the parenting duties of a man's mom and dad, you get to wear a really pretty dress and you get to have a day that's all about you. And you may or may not get a piece of jewelry. It depends on the budget. You may have a big day or a small day, depending on the budget. But you get to have a really fun day with a piece of jewelry and a certificate that says you have the same name as him. And they told us that this alternative parent is the highest honor that a woman could have. And if she does it well, she is what will be called a good wife. And we were also told that if you don't find fulfillment in doing this job, that you are not grateful and you're a horrible, trashy woman that is bitter, miserable, and you're going to die with 87,000 cats. And then you add on top of that being told that children is the highest honor that a woman can do, to the point where if a woman can't have children, it will drive her into a deep depression because she will feel as if she has failed at the one job a woman is supposed to be able to do. And to be a good mom, you have to overextend yourself. You have to volunteer for everything, all the holidays, cook all the food, do all the school stuff, and do everything for your children and balance the household on your whole entire back. And if you don't find fulfillment in doing those things, or if you don't want to do those things, you're an evil, selfish, narcissistic person. So to be a good woman is to constantly be of service to other people and to find fulfillment in serving other people, to the point where you sacrifice your health, your identity, sometimes your finances, your time. And if you dare try to carve out any ounce of time for yourself or make any kind of boundaries, people will look down on you and think, do you not love your husband? Do you not love your kids? If you don't find fulfillment in constantly being of service to everyone else but yourself, then you are a selfish bitch. Because, what's wrong with serving your husband? He's not hitting you. He's not abusing you. He's not doing anything wrong. And God forbid he pay all the bills and you stay at home. You basically have no rights. You have no opinion. You should not be complaining. What witchcraft is this, to the point where they sold us this and made it so believable and so appealing? Just think about it. A wife's job is to basically be the new parent for her husband when it's no longer socially acceptable for him to stay home and be parented by his own parents. Then he gets married so he can be parented by you. And when he comes home from work with a grumpy attitude, it's your job to coddle him and tell him it's going to be okay and fix him his favorite snack. And much like it was mostly his mom's job to make sure his class got Valentine's Day cards to exchange at the school party, it's also now your job to make sure his parents get an anniversary card or a birthday card, and his sister gets a congratulatory card for a raise from you, because now it's your job to keep track of all the important events in his life. And much like how his mom or dad packed his lunches for him to go to school, or made sure he had lunch money to go to school, it's now your job to pack his lunches for work. And much like his mom washed his dirty underwear and socks, now it's your turn to wash his dirty underwear and socks. They sold us marriage, but it's really just an adoption. And so many of us are still buying into it. And there's nothing wrong with marriage or relationships, don't get me wrong. But so many women, when I tell them I don't like to cook and clean, I just don't like doing it, And they'll say, you will once you meet a great man. And I'm like, no, I don't like doing those things at all. I've met some amazing men throughout my lifetime, and I still didn't want to cook or clean for them. Religion has really done a number on us, because it makes us think that we were literally created just to help a man succeed, just to take care of them. No, we weren't born knowing how to wash dishes and wash clothes and be his personal assistant. We weren't born knowing that. That's a society that has programmed us to believe and do those things. That was, you had brothers and your mom made you clean up the dinner table and help her cook. That was, Maybe your mom left your dad, so your dad depended on you to run the household and take care of everything, even though you were just a kid. We're not born knowing what gender roles are. We're taught that by our parents, our family, religion, TV shows, movies, music. It's not really marriage for so many women. You just adopted an adult. You just took over the parenting duties of his parents. That's it.